Yeah.
Okay.
Switching over. Hopefully it works. Alright, it's chicken. There you go. I have to have chicken
for this. Hello, sports fans, and welcome to the wide world of PepsiMan.
Have fun.
How is everybody doing today? Am I live now? Can the people hear me? The people can hear me. We join our hero today, PepsiMan, the soda can man with the can-do attitude, the red, white, and blue of sugary justice, providing a cavity of superhero slurpage. This amazing feat will be conquered by downing hundreds of cans of Pepsi as we join Pepsi Paul. He sips on his Pepsi can cola. It's cool and sticky. Indeed, diabetic man. As we slip on our spandex, our unitard, our blue and silver unitard, full-bodied at that, we will begin our run of PepsiMan.
Hey, let's start the game!
Yes, let's start the game. PepsiMan! Here he goes. This is going to be meme-tastic from beginning to end. We're off to a good start. PepsiMan taking his steps, running down the road, dodging the people and the cars, but not quite doing so well on that last car. He continues collecting cans, trying to remember it is how to jump. There we are. It's a vertical situation. Oh! They're throwing garbage at him now. Look as he dodges. He jumps over white picket fences and nods at a lady doing laundry. Look out, sewer workers. I appreciate you. I'm now hitting the checkpoints. Balloons for the children. Sliding through. Dinner smells wonderful. He made it through the outhouse and now has a trash can on his head. The stinky arm of justice is collecting more cans, nickel and diming his way through the level, depending on your state laws. I'll pay for that later. Yay, another balloon. Here we are. Look out, citizen, as I get you Pepsi. Off. Destroying bookcases with my Pepsi powers. As I put $1 into the law slot, I will punish crime with a purchase of a Pepsi. Scene 1 clear, like Pepsi clear, available nowhere. Thank God. Let's check in with Pepsi Paul and his love for Pepsi. Oh, never mind. Let's collect more Pepsi. As we slide under the semi-truck of stickiness, jumping the hurdles of thirst. Falling down the pit of dehydration. What do we do? How do we jump farther? Is it possible to run faster in this game? PepsiMan seems to be having a hard time remembering the controls. For Pepsi, he says. For law. For love. For thirst. Ouch. Thank goodness, more balloons. The children will be pleased. Hang 10, dudes. Check out my mad skills on my board. My skateboard of carbonation. Watch me do a bubble grind. Ouch! Back to showing off my rad skills of Pepsi. I call this trick the can crusher. It's much like the carbonation grind, but it's different. Oh, that was much better. Here he comes, running down the alley, getting knocked out by books. He might not make it this time. There is a way to dash. He's just remembered. You can dash like crazy. We might not make it this time. We made it at the buzzer. Scene 2 is in the clear. Everybody drink your Pepsi. That's me drinking Pepsi. That feels good on my Pepsi butt. Oh, the irony. Killed by that which we love. Pepsi. Ouch, my ankles. This is PepsiMan reminding you all to clean up your bikes. Don't leave them on the street for PepsiMan to trip over. This is truly a sight to behold. PepsiMan. The red, white, and blue can of Justice Man. The can-do can man. Stage 1 is now fully completed.
You're doing pretty good.
Thank you, citizen.
Have a Pepsi. Next stage.
You heard the man. Have a Pepsi. Drink it down. Hello, fireman Sam. What can I do for you? Can being a pun.
We need to get there immediately, but look what's happened. According to reports I have heard, they got the fire under control, but there are some people that couldn't escape fast enough and are trapped on the roof. They are extremely exhausted, and it doesn't seem likely that we can get first aid to them in time. Can't you give them something to help revive them, PepsiMan?
Let the can-crushing excitement ensue. Go, PepsiMan, go! Look out, citizens! I need my cans of Pepsi. The dodging! The dodging! The dodging! The hitting! Thank goodness, more balloons! Pass them out to the children. PepsiMan, using his barrel skills that he learned in Pepsi College. Pepsi, available in 6 packs, 12 packs, 24 cubes. Oh no! I forgot about dashing. Ouch! My face got crushed like a can of delicious, sugary Pepsi. That was it for PepsiMan. But no, another life. Ouch. Can he do it? 2 liters of hope. Ouch, I wanted to start over. Anyways. Jump and jive, and then you get a Pepsi. Then you wail. PepsiMan, you hear the song. The excitement of the construction site. PepsiMan using his dash powers to do all he can. The focus. The determination. The flavor and the carbonation. Ouch. Must collect more Pepsi cans. Ow. So close to the goal, but so far. Will he make it to the end to serve Pepsi justice? Sliding under the steel beams is what Pepsi can do. Lubricating my body, covering it with Pepsi, helps me slide to my safety. You can bathe yourself in Pepsi. Bathe your babies in Pepsi. It will give them a shiny new coat. And make them smart at college. I missed a lot of Pepsi there. What will my mother think? For the children, we must make it to another Pepsi machine. Thank God I need to buy another Pepsi out of this Pepsi machine conveniently located at supermarkets and high schools. We've rejoined PepsiMan in the sewers underneath Pepstopia. For some reason, the people that live here are in dire need of Pepsi, even though they live in a place that is upon a Pepsi. Ouch! We must try this again. Next time we will use Pepsi power to move through the bricks. Sweet sliding skills, PepsiMan. Watch out for that hole, you dingbat. Look at his great skills as he runs across the grates. If you're not enjoying this stream, perhaps you should enjoy a Pepsi. Ouch! Look out, citizen! You got in my Pepsi way! What do you drink, Coke? Running down subways is only something you can do if you drink Pepsi. My Pepsi forehead. A great way to solve a headache is by drinking a Pepsi. That's not a happy screen we are seeing. We will continue our notion of running under the sewers of Pepstopia. Sliding with ease, lubricated once again by Pepsi. I call crap on that game. Because Pepsi's not a game. And you're not playing by the rules of PepsiMan. That one was my fault. Maybe I need more Pepsi. $8BitOwl will donate $10 if somebody can tell me the name of this song. There was a shovel in my way of justice for Pepsi. No! You almost fell down the hole of Coke. There's nothing but Coke pits down there. Now we will run through citizens because they are Coke drinkers. Look out, citizens! As I run up your escalator the wrong way. A feat only possible with Pepsi. We might make it. It doesn't matter. We will land in a cushioning of Pepsi. It's a Coke truck, coming to crush our hopes, our dreams, our Pepsi cans, that we could so return for 5 or 10 cents, depending on your state laws. Watch out, street sign. You stand in the way of justice and thirst. The Coke truck draws ever so near to our hero, PepsiMan. You know what's more good than having an owl is a Pepsi. Sweet Lord! All of these Pepsi products in my way. We make our way down Coke Alley, the meanest alley in Pepstopia. We attempted to clean the streets with Pepsi, but Coke was having none of it. PepsiMan fears no cokeheads. He only fears running out of Pepsi. No! Get out of my way, garbage! Stage 2 is complete! Everybody sip your Pepsis and listen to Pepsi Paul.
Pepsi for TV.
Pepsi products are fine. Last B. Yes, military man Sam. What can I do for you? Says PepsiMan.
PepsiMan, a plane full of passengers had to make an emergency landing in the desert. We were on our way there when the helicopter broke down. Fortunately, no one was hurt or killed. But in the middle of nowhere, right in the middle of the desert,
He must be put to death, Shin.
another helicopter.
He must be put to death.
Looks like it's going to take some time. Isn't there anything we can do to help them until that helicopter arrives?
As we run through our shiny unitard of justice down the good old American highways of yesteryear, avoiding dangers like diesel-fueled powered semi-trucks looking to crush our Pepsi crusade. Oh my goodness! Semi-trucks coming at random. Oh! How do we make it past the desert when we can't even avoid the dangerous desert semis? PepsiMan knows no boundaries. He knows only Pepsi. Nothing will bind him. Nothing will defeat him. Not even bouncy 2x4s. But lo, 2x4s they are not. They are from The steel girders that we met earlier in our bridge conquest of PepsiMan. Mistakes were made. Pepsis were crushed. As he ran by the biker gang, he yells, "Coke sucks!" The biker gang, none too happy, pursues our hero. He must figure out a new tactic, else be bested by the jerks. Perhaps going faster than the bikers is a good tactic. I will drink a can of Pepsi and make it so. Oh no! We got hit in the can. That would be a game over. But the battle is far from over. Game over nothing. We have the power of Pepsi and the power of a continue option. The only thing better than a ketchup soup is a can of Pepsi. Oh, how the Pepsi has educated us. And we learn how to do it flawlessly without checkpoints. Checkpoints are for people who like Coke. At least in this instance. We are tripped up by a steel girder. But PepsiMan, once again, there's no spider web that can withhold this fly of justice. For this fly is no mere fly. It is a fly who grew up in a Pepsi factory and lived on nothing but Pepsi. Shape shifting, muscle altering Pepsi. As we dash down the middle of the road, avoiding the bikers. Oh, says PepsiMan as he runs into another biker. Our foe once again, face to face with the dangerous giant Pepsi. Oh no! Taking the can to the cleaners. But we will recycle our justice and get a decent bottle return. This powerhouse of silver unitard fashion. This caffeinated, charismatic creator of thirst-quenching Pepsi will ride again. This time in another desert. But there are buffalo here. And these buffalo want Pepsi. But PepsiMan grew up on a buffalo farm. PepsiMan's father was a buffalo rancher. And he knows better than to deal with the buffalo. Collecting more cans of Pepsi is the only answer. Who needs checkpoints? They are for chumps. Oh no, we should have gotten the checkpoint. Cactus can hurt a Pepsi can. You will puncture it, and it's under a lot of pressure. There will be a mess. It will not be fun. Take care of your cans, children. Take care of your cans. Our hero decides the balloons for the children are the better way to go. But barrel rolling will be the bane of his existence. He fell asleep during barrel rolling in Pepsi College. The cacti are the problem. The Pepsi can piercing cacti. Wiggle your arms more, Pepsi Man. Wiggle your arms. Do what a Pepsi Man can do. Balloons. Balloons are the answer. The mine cart. The famous Pepsi mines, where we mine delicious Pepsi crystals that are then forged into delicious, thirst-quenching Pepsi. We must be careful not to disturb the Pepsi mines. Oh no! We fell off the rail. Pepsi Man, determined more than ever to jam a Pepsi can straight up Thirst's butt. Pepsi Man does not condone you sticking a can of Pepsi in your real butt. It's merely an expression to strike fear into the hearts of those who don't like Pepsi. Oh no! Hello, people stranded at the airport. I believe you need Pepsi. And probably Band-Aids. Buffalo, no! Here we go! It's the girders! They're back to destroy us! No! Nay! A new foe! They be logs! Ouch! No! The rolling logs! You must be smooth, like the smooth taste of a Pepsi. Ouch! Ouch! The double logs! The double logs! No! We're done for. This Pepsi journey is crushed. Nay! We have more lives! as the rolling girder block throws its log spell at us. PepsiMan has one focus: to destroy thirst. There must be thirsty people at the end of this desert. Somewhere. Oh no! The rolling catastrophe of girders casting its log spell at our hero seems to be focused on log jamming up the dam of justice our hero has built. Dodging left and right, PepsiMan, fueled by carbonation and caffeine, and probably some hard-to-pronounce ingredients, all supplied from the Pepsi mines that we just conquered, trying to avoid the rolling girder casting its log spells over and over. Oh no! Taking a second look, they might even be giant Kit Kats. Kit Kats throwing logs. Kit Kats! They want you to take a break. A break from Pepsi. This is where we raise our fists, which are clenched around a can of Pepsi, and we say no. I will not take a break, Kit Kat. You give me a break and let me have my Pepsi. Damn you, Kit Kats! Damn you! I summon the power of continue to resurrect our hero.
Buffalo, no.
What happened? Oh yes, giant Kit Kats! Run! Run down the gorge of thirst! Expert jumping skills that can only be acquired from Pepsi. Oh, what a dirty trick! The Kit Kat is catching up on our hero. Our hero who can't decide if he's commentating in the third person or the first. But he's definitely commentating on the thirst. Remembering the double log dirty trick from last time, PepsiMan lines himself up, but gets foiled again. Ouch! It hurts, he says, as he tries to escape from the Kit Kat, but fails again. Pepsi Gold, coming in the year 2020, sometime.
Pepsi Gold not actually coming sometime near 2020. Stay healthy.
PepsiMan running from the rolling Kit Kats and or girders, casting definitely a log spell. Level 3 no doubt. But he gets foiled again. The log spell, relentless. The log spell is what's tripping up our hero. How will he avoid log after log? Oh no! Logged again! Oh no! The can-crushing excitement continues as we try to push our way past the ever-terrible Kit Kat catastrophe of Calamity Desert. We pop the top on this mystery. We will twist off and let off any extra carbonation that is not needed in a delicious can of Pepsi. Pepsi's great flat. Pepsi's great boiled. You can make ramen with Pepsi. You can boil your vegetables with Pepsi. You can even use Pepsi like putty. Silly putty. Roll it on some newspaper and then roll it somewhere else and see a print happen. It's impressive and probably not possible. Oh! We've made it this time! We remember to keep fit with Pepsi! We overcame the Kit Kats! We overcame the log spell! What does he say? That is an irresponsible way to treat your Pepsi can, Pepsi Paul.
Pepsi for pizza.
Pepsi for pizza. You heard him. Take one bite, grab a new slice. You don't need to finish that dirty old slice. Pepsi Paul knows best. But who knows better than Pepsi Paul? PepsiMan.
PepsiMan. It looks like the main computer of Pepsi City went out of control a little while ago.
Cabes is here. Is Cabes a Pepsi drinker? We have to help the police with Pepsi. We must help the people with Pepsi.
Exhausted people are collapsing because they can't.
Exhausted people, you say? Officer Pete. We will help them perk up with a nice, refreshing can of Pepsi.
And we'll have a real problem. Can't you do
Coke is for squares.
back in working order?
Pepsi is for winners. Here we go. Running in the halls of justice. There's no halls here. We're on the street. Somebody slipped Coke in my Pepsi. I'm babbling. Look out, people! Your city is on fire! Probably because you drink Coke. None of the Pepsi drivers can control their vehicles. No precious Pepsi being wasted on the streets. Balloons for the children. Pepsi for the children. PepsiMan for every man and every woman and everyone. Pepsi for power. Pepsi for poker. It will help you get out of gambling debt. Drink Pepsi. It will pay off your bookie. One can at a time. Pepsi. Oh! What rotten luck have we brought on? Our hero today, PepsiMan. As we pop another dollar of justice into the slot, we rejoin our PepsiMan running on the streets of a burning alleyway. PepsiMan focusing on helping the police officer who's surely dead. Getting hit by vans driven by insane coke drinking cokeheads. He expertly remembers there's a flaming cop in front of him, and he's unhelpable. We must run. We must supply the Pepsi. He grabs the balloon. Balloons for children. Balloons for all. Damn you! You drivers and your coke drinking habits! There must be a better way. A way to learn. I know. I'll drink Pepsi. Pepsi increases your memory. Helpful if you can't remember things. Once again, our hopes and dreams have been crushed. Another dollar in the quarter slot. What? Another dollar into the slot of justice. And out pops a PepsiMan adventure. He somehow dodges that van, breaking the game, but then being chopped in half by a sign. We need DJ Holmstrom's priestly Pepsi powers to put a blessing on this Pepsi. Then we will drinketh of the Pepsi and have Pepsi skills. Drinketh up thine carbonation, young ones. Drinketh up adventure. PepsiMan flying into the sky once again. He's just getting a view of the city from up there, so he knows where to deliver next. He outruns the semi expertly, but is then once again foiled by a trash can full of Pepsi. It's delicious in there as the trash can is full of Pepsi. We run right into a sign because PepsiMan needs no extra health. Clearly, as he's been proing this level from the get-go. Oh no! Pepsi helps with many things. Pepsi can help you with your homework. Pepsi can help you find a good divorce lawyer. Pepsi can help you poop. I'm sorry I wasn't talking there for a minute. I had my lips around a delicious can of Pepsi. The fuzziness distracts me. The fuzziness of the bubbles on my upper lip tickles me, so I enjoy it. It reminds me of a boyhood long gone. Expertly dodging the semi, staying out of reach of the flaming Pepsi trucks as he sheds a single tear, a tear made of Pepsi. No! Unfair, he says. He expertly dodges the vans until he doesn't. Coke is for the weak people. Pepsi is for the powerful and the strong. Winners drink Pepsi. Drug addicts drink Coke. No! The zipper-like Pepsi shuffle technique he learned in Pepsi College to be the #1 Pepsi distributor comes to his rescue. We hit the checkpoint. Will we make it? Is there time? Is there time for justice to be thirst? It feels like we have a problem. We run through the Pepsi Mall, down the Pepsi Hall, through the Pepsi stalls, and Pepsi, Pepsi, Pepsi for all. Our hero, refreshed with yet another refreshing Pepsi, moves on to the second scene of our game. The game of solving thirst. The game that rules our lives now. Everybody, drink your Pepsi. We run down the tracks at lightning speed, using our potential Pepsi powers to get there faster. Foiled by Pepsi crates. Never backing down, PepsiMan on his feet once again, but does the same mistake. Will we serve justice? A cold can of Pepsi. A Pepsi, an olive branch of sorts. Solving the world's issues. Forever and always. Since the dawn of time, when a caveman first discovered the mighty ore of Pepsi, deep in the Pepsi Mountains. Caution indeed should be taken. No! The Pepsi! We must save the Pepsi! We jump! We leap! We fail! We learn! We drink a Pepsi! Damn you! Instantly! The Pepsi gods strike a lightning bolt upon the PepsiMan, who screams at the Pepsi gods. Thou shalt not talk bad of Pepsi! He uses his Pepsi powers to create iframes to make it past the revolving door. No! This reporter is shocked at what he's seeing. Another game over screen. We insert another dollar into the slot of thirst and justice, and out pops a Pepsi can. We crack that can open. We crack open our determination. We listen to the carbonation of our success. We will deliver the Pepsi. PepsiMan makes no mistakes. He thinks on his toes. His thoughts fueled by life-giving Pepsi. Expertly dodging the crates, slowing down to try to avoid the door, but failing, using iframes to jump through, reaching the balloons, the glorious balloons. Balloons for children, balloons for Pepsi. Geronimo, says PepsiMan. Geronimo. Oh no! He slid when he should have jumped. Another disappointing maneuver and a failure of a button press. He misses the long jump and fails once again. But determined as ever, PepsiMan pushes forward. This amazing hero, this amazing being with otherworldly Pepsi powers refuses to give up, refuses to say no. Focusing his goals, focusing his energy, focusing his Pepsi. He fills his cup to the brim with light ice to medium ice. As too much ice can ruin a Pepsi, he takes a giant swig and realizes that he cannot make that jump as a long jump. He must slow down and leap subtly, sipping the jumps, if you will. Pepsi platforming was not his best subject.
Over there, Owl, but I think I've recovered enough from going upstairs for like 5 minutes to not be dying of laughter. How was it?
He's busy. He's trying to save it. No, it was good. It was really, really good. I have to turn down PepsiMan so I can hear you because my sounds are all crazy.
I don't think he has his microphone on in Discord.
There we go. Okay, hi.
You had push to talk on, didn't you?
I do. I have because if I don't, well, I just need to drink a Pepsi. I need a Pepsi. If I have push to talk on, I can sip my Pepsis really loud. You know, I'm a slurper.
So how was it?
I mean, it was fine. We didn't get to the end. We didn't get to see Pepsi justice served.
Well, I mean, That's what happens sometimes, right?
It just does. Sometimes you pop a can, and sometimes the can pops you.
So you know who's up to close us out before we do our last call stuff?
Oh yeah, we got DJ BK Kenobi coming up here.
Yeah, let's drag him in here. Hey, B Kenobi, what you doing for us for the last hour before we close up shop?
I am going to be spinning some house music. Mr. Adultery was going to throw a nice vinyl set, but I will.
Yeah.
I'll try to do him some justice here. We'll see.
And don't forget, everybody, we are just shy of $250 in donations away from being able to do Jackbox tonight. So keep it up. All right, Owl, if you could do a countdown from 5 and then hit end stream. And then when he is done, you count up to 5 and then hit start stream there, Kenobi.
Sure thing. And good luck, BK. I love you.
Thanks, all. That segment was rad.
That was too good.
Thanks, guys. All right, well, have fun, and yeah, thanks everybody for watching. I appreciate you all. So 5, 4.
Hello there.